Ali Jugar about to come up. Our Strong is still away from the line. Bouncing Rhythm is set. Now Ali Jugar walks in. Rapala is set down in barrier number 1. And these last couple about to move in. Rettitude, Sterling Emblem still to come up. Our Strong going forward now is locked away. And Direct Control is also still to be placed in the stalls. Starter has headed to his ladder. 2,800 metres for the maiden hurdle, first event of the day. And Direct Control is coming up. And they're off and running in the first event of the day. That can't be a start because there's still one to move in. So it's a false start. Rettitude hadn't gone in. So a few of these have hopped over the first, but Rettitude is still left at the gates. So yeah, I think most of these riders are now alert to the fact that it is a false start. So the gates have obviously opened prematurely. And Sterling Emblem still to come up with Prince of Ross, Opal Flyer. Now the Farrier is at work with number 10 Blending. Direct Control Wales is still to move in. Now Rapala is set. Been good support now for Opal Flyer on course number 8. He's going to run a clear favourite. Starter heads back around to his ladder. Direct Control and Rettitude to move back in. And the jockey's hopping back aboard number 10, which is Blending. So it looks as though the Farrier has just about completed his work. Direct Control is in. Rettitude looks to be ready and Blending comes up. So they're just about set. Race 1 of the day, Blending moves in. And the first race of the day will shortly get underway with Rettitude coming in. All in. Or are they all in? Rettitude has moved up. Still not quite in, I'd say, Rettitude. Now he's in. And they're set to go. First event of the day. On a dead track, rail out 5 metres, the hurdlers are set. Racing this time, and Rettitude out wide, bounced away okay with Razor Count, Sterling Emblem. Opal Flyer is going through with Miracle Star and then followed by Wales. Ali Jugar in that leading group as well as they hop over the first. Kameda Moon with them. Followed further back by Bouncing Rhythm, who's worse than centre field with Our Strong. Razor Count. Rapala back on the inside. Back towards the rear is Blending and 3 lengths to Prince of Ross. Over the second, Ali Jugar hopped over it in front. He leads from Sterling Emblem. Wales going through in the middle now. A length further back in the race then comes Opal Flyer, who's landed 5th in the box seat outside of Kameda Moon. A length further back in the race then to Rettitude, then Direct Control Rapala. A length to Razor Count, followed further back then by Bouncing Rhythm, tracked by Our Strong. Over on the inside, Miracle Star, 2 lengths to Blending and 3 lengths to Prince of Ross. They come around the home turn, there's 2 in the home straight, and Wales takes over as leader now. Wales by 2 lengths on Ali Jugar. Third, Sterling Emblem over on the inside, Kameda Moon, tracking deeper as Rettitude. Around the favourite Opal Flyer. Well, they crashed through that first one in the straight, then Direct Control, Bouncing Rhythm, Razor Count is next, followed by Our Strong. Well back in the race, Miracle Star, Blending and Prince of Ross is 6 lengths away. Wales hops over the one in front of the stand. Direct Control almost dumped the rider there, and Wales leads out of the straight with a mile to run by 2 lengths on Ali Jugar. Third, the outside is Sterling Emblem, followed by Kameda Moon and Opal Flyer tracking into the race nicely around Rapala, then Bouncing Rhythm, Direct Control. Out deeper is Rettitude, a length to Razor Count, then Blending, followed by Our Strong. And last of the main group is Miracle Star and Prince of Ross, a dozen lengths away. Here's the next flight. Up towards the 1300, and Wales almost joined by Ali Jugar. Sterling Emblem out 3 deep. A length away, Opal Flyer is camped right on the leader's hammer. Then followed by Kameda Moon with Rapala. Rettitude out deep from Razor Count as they flatten the panel on that fence at the 1200 metre point. Next is Bouncing Rhythm, Direct Control. A break to Our Strong, followed further back in the race then by Blending. Miracle Star last of the main group, and about 25 lengths away last is Prince of Ross. 900 to go, and the leader off the back is Ali Jugar by just on a neck. On the outside, second is Sterling Emblem, 2 lengths to Opal Fly. Brett Scott yet to go for the favourite, followed by Rapala. A length further back in the race to Raise Account. Wales is dropping out of it. Then Cometa Moon, Direct Control, Bouncing Rhythm. Next in the race is Our Strong, Reditude's gone. Then Miracle Star and Blending. Here's the next one. Ali Jugar got over at a neck in front. Opal Fly has been presented with a beautiful rails run, the favourite, and he's gone through to take the lead at the 500. Opal Fly a length on Raise Account. Ali Jugar starting to tire. 2 lengths to Rapala, 3 lengths Cometa Moon. Sterling Emblem's beaten, followed around the outside by Our Strong, then Direct Control. Up to the turn, Opal Fly just in front. Raise Account's the threat on the outside, and they raced away. About 5 lengths on Ali Jugar, and then Our Strong in the straight. It's Raise Account joining Opal Flyer. Over the last, Raise Account jumped it a bit the better. He's about a half length in front. Opal Flyer can't match him on the inside. Clear of Our Strong. Raise Account finishing the stronger. He draws away from Opal Flyer and Raise Account. Raise Account nearly 3 lengths to Opal Flyer. 6 away third, Our Strong. Then Ali Jugar, Cometa Moon. A break to Direct Control, then followed by Bouncing Rhythm. Rapala next in, followed by Miracle Star, Blending, Sterling Emblem, Wales. A break to Reditude. Prince of Ross is clocked in at the tail, and they've all completed the course in the hurdle race. 785. 785 are the numbers on the first event of the day. Number 7, Raise Account, ridden by Ricky Maund. Well, he virtually tracked Medaret, Crystal Ball, What a Question. So 3 to come up. Three to move in. Now the rider of Uncle Tud is out of the saddle at the moment, and they're going to bring him in riderless. And I don't think he's given too many problems to the attendants. He's gone straight into his allotted barrier position. So we've just got Satiric and King Norman, who are the 2 favourites for the race, to move in, and they'll be ready to go for race number 2. King Norman on the tote at $2.90, Satiric at $3.20. They're the 2 vying for favouritism on course and on Super Tab. Now Satiric goes in, King Norman comes up. And the field of 7 are ready to go for the second event of the day. Starter has the button. 7 runners. There's the all clear and they're away. Uncle Tud out wide began quickly. Crystal Ball, What a Question, showing pace. Now King Norman's going forward and Satiric's angling in for a position just off the speed. Then Break Me, Shake Me, Medaret's going to settle down back towards the tail. So down the home straight the first time. And What a Question out deep with King Norman get across to take the lead from Break Me, Shake Me and Crystal Ball. About 2 lengths to Satiric. Medaret's over on the inside, and 2 away last is Uncle Tud, who'd be about 7 or 8 lengths off the lead. Out of the straight, 1700 to go. And the leader is What a Question by a length to King Norman the outside. A length away third, Break Me, Shake Me. Fourth one off the fence is Crystal Ball. Medaret over on the inside of Satiric. And 2 lengths away last of all is Uncle Tud. They head up the railway side, and the leader is What a Question. He leads by just on 2 lengths to King Norman, Break Me, Shake Me third. 1 away fourth is Crystal Ball. Medaret on the inside of Satiric. Now he's about 4 or 5 lengths off King Norman and about 6 lengths off the lead Satiric at the moment. And about 2 lengths away last is Uncle Tud as they track to the back. 1200 left to run. What a Question, balling along in front. Leads by about 2 lengths from in second spot. King Norman third on the inside, Break Me, Shake Me. Crystal Ball is fourth. Medaret fifth over on the inside of Satiric. And a length away last is Uncle Tud. Pace has been just better than moderate, I'd say, as they go along the back. And the leader is What a Question. He's just on a length in front from King Norman the outside, third Break Me, Shake Me. Crystal Ball fourth has enjoyed the run of the race, followed then by Satiric, who's got around the outside of Medaret, and last of all is Uncle Tud. They start to quicken the speed now, 700 to go. And What a Question, 3/4 on King Norman. Here's Satiric starting to ease out closer to the leaders. Then Break Me, Shake Me, Crystal Ball, Uncle Tud and Medaret last. 550 out, King Norman quickly put paid to What a Question on the inside. Satiric out after the leader now. Then Uncle Tud is making ground. Crystal Ball next from Break Me, Shake Me and Medaret. At the 400 400. And King Norman about a neck in front of Satiric, the middle. Uncle Tut out 3 deeps, looking a threat. 2 lengths further back then to Crystal Ball, and then followed by What a Question, but Uncle Tut went straight past the favourites down to the 250. Uncle Tut about 2 lengths in front. Getting into second spot, Crystal Ball from King Norman and Satiric, both the favourites struggling, but Uncle Tut 2 lengths in front is holding Crystal Ball at bay at the moment, who's coming late, but Uncle Tut's got too big a break. Uncle Tut gets the money about a half length on the line to Crystal Ball. 4 away third was King Norman. Then Metaret followed in by Satiric, What a Question, and last in Break Me, Shake Me. Number 5, Uncle Tut, ridden by Dan Nikolic, is the winner, has come from last in the running. Number 5, Uncle Tut, Dan Nikolic, has defeated 7 Crystal Ball, Mike 11. Last 3 or 4 to move in. Now Acumenta is set. Funny Bone moving up. Resendi goes in. Funny Bone walks in, and I'd say they're just about ready. Race 3, 1100 metres the distance. They look to be standing okay. There's the all clear now. Racing, Aldana jumped away fast with Funny Bone out deeper. Going through his progress last. Mook Magic is showing pace, so too Acumenta. Contemplate going through over near the inside from Special Zircon. And then followed by No Measure. Next in the race is Bouncing Babe. About 2 lengths further back in the race then comes Domiza, who's over on the outside there of Resendi. Second last is You Know When, and last of all Infatuated. Up towards the turn, Contemplate 3/4 Special Zircon. Aldana out deeper, 2 lengths then to Funny Bone, who's around Acumenta. No Measure the inside, then Mook Magic, who's hard ridden at this stage. Progress Lass, and then Bouncing Babe. 2 or 3 to Rustic Cell, You Know When. Then Resendi, Infatuated, last to Miser at the 400. Contemplate joined by Special Zircon. Aldana out deeper, 2 lengths to Funny Bone, and then Acumenta followed by Mook Magic, and the rest are headed by Bouncing Babe into the straight. Aldana goes up to Special Zircon. Funny Bone down the centres, running home strongly. Funny Bone goes up to Aldana. Special Zircon the inside. Funny Bone and Special Zircon is battling on well. Funny Bone took the front though inside the 100, draws away. Funny Bone's too good. Funny Bone a length and a half to Special Zircon. Third Aldana followed in by Bouncing Babe, Mook Magic. Then Demiza followed by Progress Lass, Infatuated. You Know When was next in from Resendi, Rustic Cell, Acumenta, No Measure. And last in the early pacemaker, Contemplate. 5, 13 and 9 will be the numbers on race number 3. 5, 13, 9. Time of 107.5. 17.5. That's 4.9 outside the course record, and the numbers are official. 5, 13, 9 on race 3. Funny Bone number 5. Ridden by Alf Matthews, has defeated 13 Special Zircon, ridden by Stephen Baster. And third, number 9, Aldana, ridden by Robbie Scarlett. 5, 13, 9. Fourth is number 2, Bouncing Babe. And fifth is number 7, which is Mook Magic. Moving in, Red Tiamo is set with Speedy Reply. Pattern of Bells is set. Now Love Ticks Away still out from the gates. Caper's Way is set. Now Grand Princess is coming up. Noble Decision still away from the line. Love Ticks Away is set. Last couple getting ready. Pattern of Bells is in. Noble Decision coming up, and that will just about complete the line. Starter is on his stand. 1100 metres the distance. Race number 4 today. Noble Decision is in, and they look to be ready. Light is on. Set to go. Starter has the button. Off and running now. And a little bit slowly out was Capers Way. Also slow to muster pace is Canella. Grand Princess began fast and lead from Love's Ticks Away. Pattern of Bells, and going forward now is the favourite Count the Kisses. Over on the inside is Speedy Reply, then Dosey Do. Cornella now up into centre field. Gets past Red Tiamo, followed by Ankle Biter, Noble Decision, and 2 away last of all is Capers Way. Down the side, Grand Princess a half length on the outside. Love Ticks Away. A length back in third spot. Pattern of Bells out deep. Count the Kisses from Speedy Reply. Next is Canella, 2 lengths to Dosey Do. Red Tiamo, Ankle Biter, Noble Decision, and last is Capers Way, but Grand Princess is sailing along up to the turn. Grand Princess 2 lengths in front of Count the Kisses, who comes out towards the centre. 2 lengths to Cornella, followed then by Pattern of Bells. Love Ticks Away is struggling into the straight. Grand Princess a length in front. Count the Kisses is starting to close. Cornella joining in out deeper. Then Pattern of Bells. Count the Kisses reach the lead. Cornella's the danger on the outside. Cornella goes up to Count the Kisses. Late as Pattern of Bells. Canella took the front though, close to home. Canella draws away, wins a length and a half on the line. Canella first from Count the Kisses. Third's a photo. Either Pattern of Bells or Dosey Do late on the scene. In behind them was Red Tiamo, followed in by Noble Decision, Ankle Biter, Love Ticks Away. Then Capers Way. Grand Princess really weakened out of it in the straight. She only beat one home, and that was Speedy Reply. 2 Canella, Andrew Finlay is first. Over 3, Count the Kisses, Dan Brereton, and third's a photo. 1:07.4 the time. 2, 3 and a photo on race number 4, and Canella is first. Number 2 at start number 5 today has broken her maiden status. Over 3, Count the Kisses, Dan Brereton, and third's a photo resting between Dosey Do, number 4, who's finished hard, or Pattern of Bells, number 9. So photo resting between numbers 4 and 9. 5, Datari's locked away. Happy Family about to move in now. Datari set with Happy Family. Tessum leading light is now locked away. Pippa's Pal is set. Now Datari's rearing in barrier 1 here. Quickly settles down. Now Kensign comes in. And the last one up is Secrets and Lies. All in. Off and running now. Secrets and Lies out wide, bounced away with them. Pippa's Pal drops out to last shortly after the start. Kensign, Secrets and Lies share the front early from Datari, Happy Family leading light. Then Tessum, and last of all Pippa's Pal about 6 off the front as they head into the back. Secrets and Lies now takes over, leads by a length from Kensign, the outside of Datari. Just over 1 further back to Happy Family, and as they slow the speed, he takes off on Happy Family. Pippa's Pal out a little bit deeper around leading light, and 2 away last is Tessum. They race towards the 800, and in front Secrets and Lies by a half length on Happy Family. The pace more genuine now. 2 lengths to Datari, third inside of Kensign, 1 further back to Pippa's Pal, then leading light, and 2.5 to Tessum back at the rear of the field. 600 to go. Secrets and Lies a half length on Happy Family. Datari third on the inside, followed by Kensign. Next Pippa's Pal, followed by leading light, and last of all is Tessum. Up before the home turn, Happy Family goes up to join Secrets and Lies. Datari sticking closer to the fence, followed by Kensign. Leading light starting to work into the race, followed by Pippa's Pal, and Tessum is last on the turn. Datari got through about 3 horses off the fence to take the lead from Secrets and Lies. Out deeper, Happy Family. Getting through is Ken Sign. Widest of all, Leading Light. He's starting to wind up now inside the 200. Atari just in front. Leading Light out after him quickly, and Ken Sign back near the inside. Ken Sign got through to take the lead from Datari and Leading Light, and Ken Sign a length on the line to Leading Light. Third home Datari, then Secrets and Lies, Happy Family. Tessum second last, and back at the tail was Pippa's Pal. Ken Sign, number 6, has stayed closest to the fence and won the money. Number 6, Ken Sign, ridden by Stephen Baster first. Over 2, Leading Light, Eddie Wilkinson, and 1, Datari, Matthew Gatt. Fourth, number 7, Secrets and Lies. Time of 1:28.3, 1:28.3, that's 5.5 outside the course record. 6:21, 6:21 to race 5. Ken Sign, number 6, is first. Well, he stayed closest to the inside up to the home turn. All the other winners this afternoon have come out to the centre of the track, and that's probably set up the pattern for this race and probably the rest of the day as well. But Ken Sign stayed about 4 horses off the rail, which is right. Deviation moves in. George on Broadway, Thundering Jack, is about to move up. Thundering Jack goes in, along with Starletto. And the last 2 up are Archinda and Biceps. For race 6, last 2 moving in are Archinda and Biceps. Archinda is in. He runs the favourite. $3.50 on Super Tab. Last one in, Biceps, and they're set to go race 6. There's the all clear. They're off and running now. Broken a good line. George on Broadway shows out first to lead from Archinda, Golden Scroll. Out deeper is Biceps, followed by Baron of Loxley, Best of British. A length to Thundering Jack, followed by Creme de Celery. 2 lengths to Starletto, and Deviation settles down last. George of Broadway just in front of Biceps. They lead by 2 lengths to Archinda, who gets across into the box seat third on the outside of Golden Scroll. Then followed further out on the track there as they turn into the back. Would be Starletto. Up in that leading group is Baron of Loxley, and up there too is Thundering Jack. 2 lengths away then to Best of British, followed further back by Creme de Celery. Last of all, Deviation. 900 left to go, and Biceps on the inside. Archinda almost joins him now. Georgia Broadway eases back to be third. Thundering Jack is out 3 deep around them, followed by Baron of Loxley, the centre. 2 lengths to Golden Scroll, followed by Best of British, Creme de Celery, Starletto, and 2 lengths away last is Deviation under the whip. Down the side, Archinda took the front. Archinda a length and a half clear now. Second is Biceps. Thundering Jack moves to third from Baron of Loxley. George on Broadway. Next in the race is Golden Scroll. A break in the race to Best of British, then Creme de Celery, Starletto, and Deviation is last, but Archinda's travelling well before the turn. At the 350, Archinda towards the centre, led by 2 or 3 lengths to Biceps. Then Thundering Jack, Creme de Celery starting to wind up now. Then Golden Scroll into the straight. Archinda, he goes for the whip, led by 2 lengths, giving chase. Creme de Celery, Starletto out deeper. Archinda's a spent force. Taking the lead is Creme de Celery. Starletto out after him. Creme de Celery just in front. Starletto is lunging at Creme de Celery. Creme de Celery just in front. Just one, I'd say. Creme de Celery has just beaten Starletto. Third maybe Biceps in front of Golden Scroll. And Archinda really carved up in the home straight, followed in by Baron of Loxley, Deviation. Next in Best of British, George on Broadway. And at the tail was Thundering Jack. 217 straight in the frame on race number 6. Fourth, number 3, Golden Scroll, and fifth, number 5, Archinda. 217. 1:41 is the time. Now our Lisa Ann walks into the gates. So we've got 4 to come up. Crystal Ridge moves into position. Tingira, Witch Ruler and Linaria are the last 3 to get set. Now tote favourite is number 2 Arid at 440. We've got 450 for number 4 Tingira, 450 for number 5 Witch Ruler and 460 for number 7 Linaria. So very little between numbers 2, 4, 5 and 7. As we approach jump time, Tingira is locked away. Last one up is Linaria. Linaria walks in, set to go, 1,600 metres, race 7. There's the all clear, they're off and running, and one stood there. Amy's Blushings missed it by 5 lengths. Tingira, Linaria, 2 of the best away from Pride of Heaven. They lead Witch Ruler. Over on the inside is Arid, then Ali Saran, Crystal Ridge, and Amy's Blushing after blowing the start is tacking on at the rear of the field. So after going 300 metres, the leader is Linaria by 3/4 to Pride of Heaven, 2.5 to Tingira third. 2 lengths away fourth is Arid, who's over on the inside of Witch Ruler. Poking through along the fence is Amy's Blushing, then Ali Saran and Crystal Ridge back at the tail. They head into the back, Linaria by 2 lengths. Second is Pride of Heaven. These two are about 5 lengths clear of Tingira third. Moving up the outside is Witch Ruler. One further back to Amy's Blushing inside of Arid. And then followed further back in the race, then second last by Crystal Ridge. And last is Our Lisa ran about 10 off the lead. Linaria turns down the side by 2 lengths with 800 to go. Pride of Heaven is second, still 4 lengths away third, Witch Ruler. Amy's Blushing getting through in the middle, followed by Tingira, then Crystal Ridge, Arid. And 2 lengths away last of all, Our Lisa ran. Before the turn, Linaria a length and a half in front. Second is Pride of Heaven. Moving up is Witch Ruler, then Amy's Blushing. To the outside, Crystal Ridge, then Tingira. Arid's back to second last. Our Lisa ran is last, but they're bunching up on the turn. Linaria still a couple in front from Witch Ruler. Crystal Ridge out deeper, then followed by Our Lisa ran. Tingira next, followed by Arid. Losing ground, Pride of Heaven, although he's cutting the corner. And Tingira back closest to the inside in the straight. Linaria is tackled by Witch Ruler. Crystal Ridge, Arid getting out now. Witch Ruler just in front from Linaria. Amy's Blushing getting through. Out deeper is Arid. Witch Ruler still a half length in front from Linaria. Amy's Blushing. Witch Ruler just in front. Nifty's punched it home. Witch Ruler about a half length to Linaria. Third, Amy's Blushing. An enormous run. Then Arid followed in by Tingira, Pride of Heaven, Crystal Ridge and Our Lisa ran together at the rear. 5's the winner, Witch Ruler, ridden by Neville Wilson. 7 Linaria, Stephen Baster. And 1 Amy's Blushing, Brian Park is third. 5-7-1. 5-7-1 in the frame after race number 7. Witch Ruler number 5, ridden by Neville Wilson. One of only 2 rides for Neville today. He rode Break Me, Shake Me in race 2 and he's got Witch Ruler home. Number 5. Over 7 Linaria, Stephen Baster and 1 Amy's Blushing, Brian Park. 5-7-1, 4th in number 2, which is Arid, and 5th number 4, which is Tingira. Time 1:43.7, 1:43.7, that's 7.3 outside of the course record. Number 5, Witch Ruler. She's a Vale Brown Mare 5 by Rancho Ruler out of Witchley. Raced by Peter Matthews in partnership with Miss D and C. Bertram. Peter Matthews at Warrnambool is the trainer and Neville Wilson is the rider. She completes the hat-trick and Nifty's been on her at each of her last 3 wins. Second, 7 Linaria, a Chestnut Mare 5 by El Quahira out of Brigitte, Tommy Hughes Jr. and Stephen Baster. And 1 Amy's Blushing is a Chestnut Mare 5 by Blushing. Now Cadigan goes in. Golden Condor is set. So we've got about half the field loaded. Now Garenge is locked away. New Spec comes up into the gates. Now New Spec is being assisted by the attendants. Nicoletto goes in. New Spec is now set. 1 riderless here, and that's Loose Rose. Loose Rose is minus the rider at the moment behind the barrier stalls. Most of these other runners are now set. Not Shy moves in. Thong Rani is now ready. So we've got Fate Surprise with the riderless Loose Rose to be positioned in the stalls and they'll be ready to go. And they straighten up Loose Rose and she goes in without too many worries. Loose Rose is set, rider about to climb back into the saddle. And the last one up is Fate Surprise. Tote favourite is number 4, Golden Condor. Fate Surprise goes in. Field is set. Ready, race 8. Golden Condor just wanting to bounce around in the stalls, and Attendant goes in. Racing now. A little slow out on the inside with Stevens. Willing If Able, one of the first out with Seize the Fire and New Spec. Fate Surprise, then Stevens back on the inside from Golden Condor. Next as they settle down into stride would be Not Shy around Zora Lee. Next in the field on the fence is Garangay, followed by Cadigan. Then Nicoletto, second last Thong Rani, and 2 lengths to Loose Rose. Along the back, Golden Condor a length in front of Not Shy. Willing If Able third on the inside. Zora Lee trapped deep around New Spec. Garangay back in the middle. Over on the fence is Stevens from Fate Surprise. Seize the Fire. Gee, they're tightly packed here. Followed further back in the race then by Thong Rani, Cadigan, 2 lengths Nicoletto. And last is Loose Rose, about 8 to 10 off the lead. 700 out. Golden Condor a length in front from Not Shy. Zora Lee out deep around Willing If Able. Then New Spec followed back on the fence by Garangay. Seize the Fire is next. Around the field goes Fate Surprise with Thong Rani. And then followed by Stevens, Cadigan, Nicoletto. Last is Loose Rose. Up to the turn. Willing If Able struggling. And the leader is Golden Condor, a length on Not Shy. Fate Surprise out towards the middle with Zora Lee. And then Thong Rani. New Spec working into the clear. So too Garangay into the straight. They still haven't got to Golden Condor down to the 250. Golden Condor more than 2 lengths in front of Not Shy. Then New Spec only labouring. Fate Surprise out wide. Golden Condor 2.5 in front. They're not going to catch the leader. Golden Condor will lead all the way. Golden Condor down to the post. 2.5 lengths on the line to Not Shy. And third on the outside, New Spec just in front of Garangay. And then followed by Cadigan, Seize the Fire. Next in Fate Surprise, Nicoletto, then Stevens. Followed in by Willing If Able. Back there was Nicoletto with those runners. Thong Rani, Loose Rose, and last home was Zora Lee. 4, 11, and I think 13 will get up to run third, New Spec, and it does. 4, 11, 13 on race number 8. Golden Condor, Brent Stanley first. 11, Not Shy, Jason Stops. 13, New Spec, Eddie Wilkinson. 4, 11, 13. Fourth, number 8, which is Garangay. And fifth, number 6, which is Cadigan. And the time, 1:27.9. 1:27.9 the time, that's 5.1 outside of the track record, which is held by Satsuki. 4 Golden Condor came in to start tote favourite in the end, and he's led all the way here. They were very tightly packed throughout the first 500 or 600 metres of the race. But Golden Condor quickened the speed down the side and has held them off quite comfortably in the home straight to win over number 11, which is Not Shy, and they've basically ran first and second most of the way, and New Spec has filled third. 4, 11, 13 on race number 8. Getting set for the last event of the day. Tosca Tin comes up into the gates. Imposing River is ready. I'm Dreaming drawn down near the inside. Racing tomorrow heads to headquarters at Flemington. Track is slow. The rail is out 8 metres and the penetrometer today 5.14. Slow track at this stage for racing tomorrow at Flemington. Racing goes to Cranbourne on Thursday with 9 events on the program there, and Kilmore race on Friday. Now the starter heads to his platform for the last event. Last 3 or 4 getting ready. Parcel Man, Home Fires Burning, and Brightly Chosen. On the tote, 340 for number 1 Heart Power, number 2 Hobson's Bay at 350. Brightly Chosen to complete the line, and they'll be ready to go for the last event of the day. Brightly Chosen now straightened up by the attendants. And they link arms behind the mare. And she goes in, set to go, race 9, 1600 metres. They're ready. There's the all clear. Racing in the last, broken a beautiful line. I'm Dreaming, Brightly Chosen, 2 of the first away. Home Fires Burning, Imposing River, Kickadye, all showing pace with Tosca Tin just behind them. Followed by Hobson's Bay. Back to second last is Parcel Man, and Heart Power settles down last. Imposing River just in front of Home Fires Burning, and 3 deep Brightly Chosen as they settle. 2 lengths further back then to Tosca Tin outside of Kickadye. 2.5 further back then to I'm Dreaming with Hobson's Bay. 2 lengths away, second last in the race race is Parcel Man, and last of all, Heart Power about 10 off the lead. Pace is Genuine down the back. The leader Imposing River by 3/4 to Brightly Chosen. Third is Home Fires Burning, then Tosca Tin, who's around Kickadye. A length and a half to Hobson's Bay, 2 lengths to I'm Dreaming, then Parcel Man, and getting through in the centre is Heart Power as the leaders have a breather down the side. 7.50 to go. Brightly Chosen takes over from Imposing River. Going through in between them is Home Fires Burning, 2 lengths to Tosca Tin, then followed next in the race by Hobson's Bay, followed further back by Parcel Man, Heart Power, I'm Dreaming, and Kickadye dropping out of it. Home Fires Burning now took over from Brightly Chosen before the turn. Imposing River's gone. Tosca Tin's running on with Home Fires Burning. A break to Heart Power, and then followed by I'm Dreaming, and the rest are headed by Parcel Man up to the turn. Home Fires Burning, 2 in front. Tosca Tin, Hobson's Bay are giving chase. A long break to Heart Power. Into the straight, Hobson's Bay goes up to Home Fires Burning at the 250. Tosca Tin a length away under the whip. Hobson's Bay took the front though at the 150. Raced about a length in front from Home Fires Burning. Tosca Tin, Hobson's Bay ridden vigorously down to the post, is doing enough. He's holding them at bay, and Hobson's Bay wins the last a half length to Tosca Tin. About a head away third, Home Fires Burning, then I'm Dreaming, Heart Power. Next is Parcel Man, a mile back to Imposing River with Kickadye, and last in was Brightly Chosen. Number 2, Hobson's Bay. Nashua Weller has won the last. 3 Tosca Tin second, 8 Home Fires Burning third.